Coronation Saturday, and a former Buckingham Palace maid has reflected on her time working with the royals as coronation celebrations get underway in South Australia. Hundreds gathered at Government House to send a personal message to their Majesties.
It's a time for dance and celebration. Hundreds of royalists have gathered at Government House to leave a message for their Majesties.
I just said congratulations for the coronation and I wish him all the best for his reign.
It's his time and long may he reign.
And rain it did, but not even the weather could dampen the coronation festivities.
Probably just watching on television, but I might have a go at making a coronation quiche.
Not everyone in attendance agreed on the future of the monarchy.
Well, I think it's appalling. I'm not a Republican particularly, and I'm certainly not a royalist, but the money that is spent, and I've lived in a lot of third world countries, and I've lived in England, and I see the poverty. People have no food, no shelter, and they're spending zillions on this. You can have a choice. You can watch TV tomorrow.
My coronation quiche.
Hahndorf Cafe owner Amber Kemp will not be missing the coronation on Saturday.
I'll certainly be watching it. We'll be having a little coronation party, and I think it'll be really nice to see the pageantry.
Ms Kemp worked as a maid at Buckingham Palace between 2005 and 2006. Her fondest memories of the palace were seeing the family behind the crown.
The thing I took away and the thing I loved the most were all the little personal moments that I got to witness. Little things like what they wrote in their Christmas cards, you know, the Queen signing off a card to her husband, Prince Philip, with "Love Lilibet," and you know, those gorgeous little touches that you forget that they're just a normal family.
Ms Kemp admits she only met the future king a handful of times, but their first encounter got off to a smashing start.
First time I ever met him was I nearly ran into Charles and Camilla with a tea tray on Christmas morning. They were walking past and I sort of had to stop myself and curtsy, and they were like, "Happy Christmas!" So it was really lovely.
Ms Kemp says His Majesty has everything it takes to wear the crown.
Stern in the ways you need to be to be a good king, but at the same time he has such a respect for the environment and such a passion for you know, the little people as well.
Monique van der Hayden, Sky News Adelaide.
The coronation is finally here, and while thousands of people across the UK are expected to gather around large screens in bustling city locations to celebrate the coronation of His Majesty King Charles III and Queen Camilla, in the Queensland outback, Quilpie locals will celebrate in true Aussie style with a large-scale bonfire that will be coloured a royal red for the occasion. Joining me live now is from Quilpie, Queensland Shire Councillor Lynn Barnes. Lynn, good morning to you. Thanks so much for your time this Saturday. Tell me, how excited are locals for this evening?
Oh, look, everyone's just thrilled to be able to do this, Sam. We have a lot of young families in our little outback town, and tonight all the kids are so looking forward to the fireworks that'll be coming from the top of Baldy Top after we've lit the fabulous red beacon.
Now, this event seems to really be uniting everyone in town, even Quilpie's oldest resident, 93-year-old Marie Paulson.
Oh, look, Mari is just so excited. She, of course, was around for the coronation of Queen Elizabeth, and so Mari will be out there with us tonight, waving her flag and wearing her tiara, and it's just so lovely that she can be out with us for this occasion.
Run us through the event. We can even expect some fireworks.
Yes, well, we thought with our beautiful outback skies, you know, no sort of infringement from light or anything, fireworks out here are pretty special. And so to celebrate the whole thing, we're going to light up the top of our, if you can imagine, it's a very red rocky outcrop in the heart of what's known as the Grey Range. It's a very arid environment, a very sparse sort of environment, but at night it will just, we did it last year for the Jubilee, had the fireworks from the top of Baldy Top, and it was just absolutely amazing. So we're doing it again for King Charles.
Now, we got 250 people out for the Jubilee last year. Are we hoping for similar numbers this evening?
Well, do you know, Sam, I think we will get as many because last night there was a little pre-coronation event at our beautiful Quilpie Lake, and a lot of tourists camp out there with their caravans and things. And I met quite a few people last night who had decided to stay in Quilpie an extra couple of days just to participate in this. So I think our local numbers will be increased with our visitors.
They will indeed. Now, quick weather check for you, Lynn. It's looking like a gorgeous afternoon. We have chilly temperatures overnight, but overall you would say perfect conditions for tonight.
Absolutely perfect. Not a cloud in the sky. We'll have the beautiful full moon rising as well. We're heading out at 5:30, so we can take advantage of the sunset on the rocks. And as soon as it gets dark, we'll start the, as I said, the bonfire lighting and the fireworks. And everyone, it's not going to be a long celebration tonight because we do want everybody to be able to get back into town to their big screens to be able to enjoy the coronation at home.
Lynn Barnes, the Quilpie Shires councillor, thank you so much for your time this morning and enjoy the festivities.